Hello everyone and welcome to my 66 review. Today I'll be reviewing Happier Than Ever by Billie Eilish. This is her second studio album and it's definitely an album with a lot of expectation with it for me. I know it wouldn't be bad, it's just that now she's grown up and her debut was great, so I was thinking how she was going to top it. And here it definitely seems like there's some growth or evolution with her and it shows. This album has kind of boring parts, but the highs here are incredible and I know she gives a lot of honesty here. Let's get into this. Getting older is the intro, and it's a soft piano ballad, I guess, going into growing up and the things in her life changing, like getting more difficult or not liking, while also realizing her problems. She brings the usual soft-spoken vocals, but this is kind of the most heartbroken I've heard her, just going down and coming to terms with who she is. It is, I guess, pretty simple sound-wise, but I'm glad. It just comes off more emotional. This is definitely an incredible song in the top 3. I didn't change my numbers, more upbeat and slightly douchey feeling song, but still bringing a lot of heart going, I guess, into disconnecting with everyone saying with that she didn't change her number. She's been here and you're just not the priority. But even though it's not something I go back to a lot, it's still enjoyable. Billy Bossa Nova is a sweet groovy song with great guitar and snappy drums, and I really love the melodies here with a great chorus. Then near the end, I think these bells and strings coming in to make it more atmospheric, and it's a great song overall. My Future is another soft and sounding song going into what the future has for her, with soothing roads that work so well with her again, heartbreaking vocals, but after a while coming in with more of a bounce, I guess, with a great bass line, plucky guitar and great percussion. But it's definitely one of the best songs on here in the top 5. Oxytocin brings a more devilish feel, I guess, with heavy bass percussion and with her voice sounding very scary, with I could be wrong, but I guess going to pushing someone's limits. I would have turned from the more mellow songs to bring a lot of variety to this album, but it's not something I personally go back to a lot, but it's still very enjoyable. GOLDWING takes a huge turn compared to the last song, bringing this very angelic and heavenly feeling song into the intro, which is incredible, then coming in more aggressive, similar to I Didn't Change My Number with the groovy bass and drums, seeming to go into wine to protect someone in a time of need. Kinda would have wanted the entire song to be like the intro, and I don't really care for the second half, but still not bad. Lost Cause is another groovy and sly song with an incredible bass line and good vocals as usual. I think going to a wine to help or be with someone, but they don't seem to have any care and it's rude and there's no helping them. I do think this is one of the better songs here. Halley's Comet is another beautiful piano ballad seeming to go into being afraid of falling in love. I think your voice is incredible here and the roads are also so incredible and beautiful, and this song is filled with so much emotion, and while I guess it is simplistic, it's beautiful and my favorite song. Not my responsibilities and ominous feelings spoke a word earlier with these drawing sounds and Billy here sighing, fearing going to how people think they know her but they don't. I'm not hating on the message and it does seem very personal, but this isn't really a song I go back to a lot and probably my least favorite. OverHeated then transitions from the last song with the same instrumental pretty much, but more percussion with her vocals, and also being the same here, very whispery but more aggressive at the same time, I think going to cancel culture and how it can stop her. This is another song with a big message, I can tell, but not one I go back to a lot. Everybody Dies is another mellow song coming to the realization of things, and that's death, and need to accept that everything comes to an end. Even though it's very mellow, I love the passion she brings here alongside the great roads that feel like they start to rise. This is definitely a big song in the top 5. Your Power is another extremely emotional song going in with this great acoustic guitar, and one of Billy's best vocal performances seemed to go into a very abusive relationship she had to go through. And the writing here is also very abstract, I guess, and what she does here is extremely powerful, kind of standing up for everyone that's going or been through this, even though she's talking about personal experience. This is an incredible song overall. NDA is another song similar to I Didn't Change My Number, with it being very ominous, but here again very powerful. Love the percussion here with the joint synths, I think are plucked, and on the chorus coming in very powerfully with the vocals getting more aggressive and distorted. This is my favorite song in the style she does on this album. Therefore I Am is similar to the last song on this album, more braggadocious, I guess, going to how much on a higher level she is than everyone else. While I love the chorus here and love how catchy it is, this isn't really a song I care to go back to a lot. Happier Than Ever is another slow and mellow ballad with great acoustic guitar, I think, feeling forgotten but also needing space at the same time, and it sounds beautiful. Then near the middle gained more lively with the electric guitar, drums, and heavy bass, even with Billie going to screaming throughout, and I love the emotion she brings here with this part, making the song even better. And I also don't mind the length at almost 5 minutes because it catches my attention throughout the entire song. This is definitely a top 3 for me. Male Fantasies, the outro is another heartfelt acoustic song, but a little more upbeat, and I love the melodies here. And going into no matter what, she can't stop thinking about this person. I do love the kind of optimistic feel it has, but also heartbroken how her vocals are. This isn't a bad song at all, but weaker compared to others personally, but a great outro. And all I really have to say left is, I do prefer her debut, but this album has so much growth and is very personal and beautiful while also having groovy and fun songs. 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching.